What's going on, everybody? Red 76. I'm back with Police Quest 3, the Kindred, and we are on day 4. This is day 4, yeah. So Sonny just got back to the office, and I can't remember what all takes place on today. Got to take care of some woman's stuff. Bonds, be right back. And she just closed her drawer again. That's what the noise is. Even though you don't see it actually close, you know that's the noise of the drawer. It's locked. Run over there and just like frantically jerk onto the drawer like it's not suspicious or something. There's a subpoena in your basket. Oh yeah, I remember this now. You remove the subpoena. You are commanded to appear in the Lytton Municipal Court as a witness in the case of People versus Juan Ruiz. You remember that you cited Mr. Ruiz for impeding traffic. Let's check the computer. Any updates? Nope, nothing? Nothing! Alright. So, yeah, we'll go to court then. I don't think we really need anything here. But, so yesterday, the day 3, with Carla Reed, when Sonny put on day 2, he put the, I guess he updated the news reporter and asked him to put out an ad or something in the paper, see if anybody had seen anything, and so that's how the homeless lady saw probably in the newspaper and contacted Lytton PD. So, actually, go back up. Do tracking devices here. Aha! You see a tracking device on the door. Remove the tracking device from Mike's desk drawer. Now, don't you forget to return the tracker either. Alright. Electronic tracking device. Lab tech doesn't have time to look at your stuff, Mon, so it's actually his stuff, right? Alright, so we need that for the next day. I just didn't want to forget about it. I think you might be able to come back on day 5 and actually pick up the tracker, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it just in case, because I don't remember. Like if it disappears the next day and you missed out on the opportunity. Alright, so we'll save it on here. We got to go to court, so I don't remember where the courthouse is exactly. But let me pull out my police quest manual and we will see where it's at, because I think, in fact I know it shows it here. Like 2 blocks over on 8th. Seventh. So 8th should be right here. I'll be waiting for you in the car, boss. Lytton City Courthouse. You hope Judge Simpson got up on the right side of the bed this morning. The site boasts typical Lytton City landscape. This site. The site boasts, yeah, same thing. A nice wide sidewalk runs in front of the courthouse. The asphalt looks hot and dry. The front entrance to the courthouse. You consider using the bushes, but decide that you can wait until you get to a restroom. Damn it, no. That's not what I meant to do. Hey, try to keep your mind on your work, okay, Bonds? It's funny. Just use the front door. I think you can just click on it, right? Excuse me. Yeah. Ejected the witness chair next to the deputy district attorney. The bailiff says, in a loud voice, all rise for the Honorable Judge Mildred Simpson. The bailiff says in a loud voice, "Court is now in session. Please be seated." Directing her attention to... Oh, no. I forgot. Did I save it? Oh, wow. Good. This is like the perfect spot to save it. We got to get into this car, the patrol car that we used when we made the stop on Juan Ruiz. You reach over and open the glove compartment. It's a speedometer calibration chart, a service record for this car's speedometer. Departmental policy requires that all speedometers be calibrated every 90 days. The glove compartment contains miscellaneous car records. In particular, you notice a record file of some sort. Thinking about your upcoming court appearance, you wisely decide to take the speedometer calibration chart with you. The glove compartment contains miscellaneous car records. That's it. Okay. Reach over and close the glove compartment. So yeah, we need this for court. Calibration chart. It's proof that everything was good. You know, the car is good to go. So let's save it now. Man, that was close. Almost. Oh, I just remember. In real life, that would have been too late, but I just remembered. It's like, shit, I need something. Sorry about that. I'm glad I remembered when I did, though. Lytton Court. There it is. Okay. Pat's purse rests between the seats. She keeps a key attached to the handle. It's your partner, Pat Morales. Morales says, "You trying to rack up points for pedestrians or what, Bonds?" You can't just take the key with Pat sitting there. That's fine. Kind of gives you an idea of what you might need to do later. Alright. I think we can just walk up there, too. Yep. You can click up there or walk up there. So, Juan Ruiz and his attorney are probably right here. Bailiff is somewhere over here, probably. Alright. Directing her attention to the prosecutor, Judge Simpson says, "Mr. Cannon, please call your first witness in the People versus Ruiz." Or Ruiz. The People call Officer Sonny Bonds to the stand, Your Honor. That's the bailiff there. Officer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please state your name and occupation for the court. Sonny Bonds, Detective Sergeant with LPD. Officer Bonds, on September 14th, you issued a citation to a Juan Jose Ruiz. Is that correct? Let's save it. I'm going to look at some stuff real quick. The U.S. flag serves to remind everyone that the courts are a branch of the local, state, and U.S. governments. That door must lead to the judge's chambers. The deputy district attorney looks as though he's seen it all during his career. He doesn't miss a trick. That table is for the prosecuting attorney and the complainant or prosecution witness. The 3-foot wall divides the counsel area from the spectator area of the courtroom. That door must lead to the judge's chambers. The judge's court calendar is on her desk. The judge's bench holds the place of honor in the courtroom. The judge looks serious and competent. The court reporter makes a record of all court proceedings. Theater chairs line the spectator area. An aisle runs down the middle of the spectator area to the counsel area. So I saved it so I don't get thrown out of court or whatever. You don't need the calendar. You're not allowed up there. You patriotically salute the flag. You can't go in there while court is in session. You're happy with the seat you're in. court reporter is busy. The court reporter is too busy to talk to you now. Please answer the question, sir. It's you, Sonny. I was trying to look at the gavel. The witness box is located next to the judge's bench. Okay. So I keep restoring it so I don't get thrown out. Yes, that's correct. Officer Bonds, do you see Mr. Ruiz anywhere in the courtroom? I don't, but he's down there. You point out Mr. Ruiz and say, that's the man there seated at the defendant's table. Speaking to the court reporter, let the record reflect that Officer Bonds has identified the defendant, Mr. Juan Ruiz. Officer Bonds, would you please describe the events which led up to your issuing a citation to Mr. Ruiz? Certainly. Certainly. I had routine traffic duty that day. Wow, I'm surprised I remembered that he actually said that. I'd been on duty for about 6 hours and was patrolling the highway when I drove up on a line of slow-moving cars in the fast lane. I pulled around them in the slow lane, and when I reached the head of the line, I saw Mr. Ruiz in a 1958 Ford Fairlane. I could see immediately that he was going way under the speed limit, so I clocked him. My speedometer registered 35 miles per hour. That's a lie, man. Irritated Judge Simpson raps her gavel. You're out of order, Mr. Ruiz. You'll have a chance to tell your side of the story in due time. Officer Bonds, could you show the court the speedometer calibration chart for the police vehicle you were operating that day? Just hand him the calibration chart. Just give it to him. You hand the calibration chart to the Deputy District Attorney. Here it is. Let the record note the admission of one calibration chart into evidence. I have no further questions, Your Honor. Your witness, Mr. Meyer. I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. You may step down now, Officer Bonds. So, Mr. Meyer is representing Mr. Ruiz, I think. Mr. Ruiz, please step forward and be sworn in. Mr. Ruiz, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please state your name for the court. Juan Jose Ruiz. Can you briefly tell us what happened that day, Mr. Ruiz? I was just driving, Your Honor, not doing nothing. I'm a very careful driver. I don't do no showing off or nothing in my ride. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't going slow. I wasn't doing nothing. They always say that. I wasn't doing nothing. Everybody always says that when they don't want to be at fault. These cops just don't like Chicanos, man, and that's the truth. He'd have busted me if I was going 54. Your witness, Mr. Cannon. I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. Do you have anything further to say, Mr. Ruiz? No, Your Honor. Any closing arguments? No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Then I will proceed with my decision. You may step down, Mr. Ruiz. Man, some judges, if you try dressing like that, wearing sunglasses and crap like that, I mean, nothing wrong with sunglasses, but you don't go to court like that. You go to court dressed up, like in a suit and tie, dressed up. Look nice, don't look stupid. The guy thinks he looks cool, I guess, and so he dressed like that. He's probably wearing tennis shoes for all we know. I can't tell, but some judges won't allow that. They'd be like, get the hell out, or go change. There's no telling. Judges don't put up with crap. Based on Officer Bond's testimony and the evidence submitted, I find the defendant guilty. Nice job, Officer Bonds. Thanks. Wasted time, but the court and I think the city got money out of that. Let's save it. So we did a good job. Did a good job today. You notice when I was checking her watch, she suddenly says, "Yo, Sonny, drive me over to the mall real quick, would you? I gotta make a phone call." Originally, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. I'll only be a minute. She seems in an awful hurry this time. She's even neglected to take her purse with her. So save it here. Take the key knowing that it will have to be returned before Morales notices that it's gone. You already have the key, don't mess with her purse anymore. Pat's purse rests between the seats. So, there's a key maker, remember? Let's go to him. Quickly, quickly, quickly now, quickly. What can I do for you? Oh, he's already said all this. Okay. You have Pat's keys. Ah, yes, no problem. With this little jewel, I'll have a copy in a second. Here you are, fella. That'll be $250. Got $7.50 in there. You give Zach his $2.50. Thanks, buddy. Another day, another $2.50. You have Pat's keys and the duplicate key. Let's quickly get back to the car before she gets back. Get that key back on there. In the nick of time, you replace Morales' key and hope she doesn't notice anything funny. You have the duplicate key. Good deal. It's $5, but yep. Don't save it until we know we're good. See, I'm back. Let's go. Showing the watch, so okay. The radio comes alive. 64 David Lytton. Morales says, "This is 64 David. Go ahead." Dispatch comes back and says, 187 in the alley, 300 block of West Rose. One traffic unit is 1097. 300 block of West Rose. I'm writing it down. So one traffic unit's already there, I think. Morales confronts the call. Lytton 64 David copies, and we are responding. Well, you heard it, boss man. She says, "Let's roll." We're just turning around. You can't trust the woman, so that's why he took the key. Did he do something wrong? Morally, maybe, but he also has the suspicions about Morales. She's always getting in trouble and stuff. You can't trust somebody like that. What'd they say? 300 blocks, so let me look at the map here. I think it's going to be this one, fourth one. Okay. I think it's the fourth one. I think it's this one or that one. I can't remember. It's one of these two. So it is the other one. One, 2, 300 probably. Yeah. Victim's over there in the dumpster. I called the coroner. He's on his way. I'll be posted at the entrance of the alley waiting for the meat wagon if you need me. I'll do the camera bits on Bonds. Ah, Chihuahua. Or Aye, Chihuahua. Okay, Sonny, I got them. Get in the trunk. Let's grab our stuff. Back alley asphalt is cracked and filthy. Weeds have struggled through in several places. An alley is a lousy place to die. No kidding. This part of the town is full of typical American brick tenements. The garage door is closed and locked. It's your normal everyday scum-filled alley. The yellow tape marks off the crime scene and prevents curiosity seekers from getting too close. It's a street lamp. The uniformed officer will remove the tape when the body has been removed and the crime lab is finished with the area. You don't need to worry about the garage. A fresh dent marked with gold paint on this side of the car. It's an abandoned white car. The dent contains gold paint. So, this is the alley, and you see what looked like tire marks right here, as if it ran into this old vehicle that's, been dumped here for a while. Toothpicks for evidence gathering, empty sample envelopes, and scraper for evidence gathering. So let's scrape off some paint. You carefully scrape some of the gold paint transfer from the side of the white car along with a little white paint into the paper envelope. You don't need another sample. So let's look where the VIN is. VIN is usually on the windshield, I believe. You notice a fresh dent marked with gold paint inside the car? Yes. Or we check the door. And I know there's a way to check it. The car's been abandoned for some time. There's nothing of interest in there. Oh, wait. Let's, Man, I remember there was a way to check out the VIN. Let's go over here then. I'm gonna figure this out. Oh wait, okay, how about this? I know there's a way to do this. It's like in the door or something. This music is freaking loud in my ears. Difficult to... Ah! I just had to do it on the right area. The windshield is marked with the vehicle identification number. It's 1276333. Loud, so it's just like going right through my head. Probably not as loud if you're watching it, on a phone or on a computer. But man, it's loud. Once the dumpster contains the corpse of a murdered man, you pray to God that when your time comes, you end up someplace more dignified than the trash. No kidding, man. Would that be the... Would that the dead could speak? Huh, that's weird. His face looks anything but peaceful. The bloody shirt covers the upper torso. You examine the body, but its skin color and state of rigor mortis, by its skin color and state of rigor mortis, you'd guess that the victim's been dead for at least a few hours. What an awful smelly place to die. You have plenty of trash at home. Looking closely at the victim's hands, you notice what appears to be hair and skin embedded under the fingernails. So we're going to get some of that out of there. Using the toothpick, you scrape under the victim's fingernails. You then place the collected skin and hair into a sample envelope. You already have the sample of hair and skin. Already had the hair and skin sample. Okay, so sample envelope with gold paint, sample in it. Sample envelope with skin and hair samples in it. Alright. We already got pictures. So, you look carefully at the knife wounds in the upper chest. Not a pretty sight, but it's the pentagram carved into the flesh that really hits you between the eyes. Not another one, you mutter. That's all Lytton needs, some freaked out serial killer that thinks he's got a hotline to Satan. You look carefully at the knife wounds in the upper chest. Not a, okay, we already got that. You carefully write down the information in your notebook. You examine the knife wounds in the upper chest. Leon will be able to tell you more about the wounds in the coroner's report. I don't know that we can get anything, yeah. Don't really need anything else. You carefully search the body and remove the victim's identification. Andrew Dent, expires 1999, DMV, California, DL 980453. Okay, write that down. Write his name down. Write the DL Class C, expires 5/22/99. Write his driver's license number down. Sex male, hair, brown eyes, blonde, or blue, sorry. Hair brown, eyes blue. Height 5'5", weight 160, it looks like. 19 First Street, Lytton, California, 72551. Andrew Dent, okay. This is Andrew Dent's license, 980453. 980453, yep, got it. You log Andrew Dent's license information in your notebook. You already have the information in your notebook. Okay, good. There's nothing more in the victim's pockets. And that's pretty much it. Hey, Vaughn, it's a nice day, eh? How's the stiff? He's hanging in there, Leon. You hand the victim's ID to the coroner. Ah, not a pretty picture, eh? Let me guess, his name isn't Lucky. I'll take care of him now, Vaughn. You can go catch some bad guys. That's Leon. He's a great coroner, but the guy has a sick sense of humor. So yesterday, I'm eating one of my wife's bagels. No locks because she forgot to go to the deli. And I'm using this napkin. I think it's clean, right? So I says to her, Aunt Sophie, could we just this once not turn this into a funeral already? Did you hear the one about the Orthodox Jewish corner and the hot dog salesman? You're betting on who in the Super Bowl? Are you crazy? Are you insane? You You want to kill yourself? Let me do it. It'll be quicker. It's funny. I think we got everything. Put all this stuff back in the trunk. It's like, where did she go? What was she doing? She checking for clues? Who knows? Excitedly, Morales says, "Did you see that gorgeous hunk of man back there?" Morales teasingly says, "You drive like my grandma, Bonds." Morales says, "If you want me to drive, just holler." Morales says, "Someday, Sonny." Alright, so we're gonna go... back to the station. Looking for 6th Street, so we're going to turn right on 6th Street. And the next one south, the next street is Rose down south. So we just want 6th, excuse me, so we just want 6th Street, and that way we can go to the police station. Take this evidence and log it in. Cool. I'll catch up with you. Gotta run to my car. And did she put the camera back? She did. Okay, good. Alright, so what we're going to do is... this Andrew Dent guy is a new victim, so we'll save it here. And we're probably going to have to generate a new case number for him. So... let's see what that is, because we're going to have to log... we're going to need to log that evidence that we got into another case number, because he's a new victim. There's a note in your basket. Sonny, Dr. Wagner called and would like you to stop by the hospital. Alright. No? No. So let's try a new file. Let's see what happens here. We already saved it, right? New case number 199145. Yeah, 199145. Based on the information you obtained at the murder scene, you open up a new file on the Dent murder. 199145. Let me write that down. And that's 4191 today. Well, today, there. 4191. So it's April 1st now. So he got the paint and blood and hair samples. And that's what you want to log the evidence in under. Victim Andrew Dent, white male, date of birth 3/15/35, 5'10". On his license, I thought it said 5'5". I guess they changed it. 5'10", 187 pounds. Didn't look like an old guy. 1935? That guy looked like he was in his 20s or something. Like, what the hell? Or maybe 30s, if anything. But I could be wrong. I mean, you barely see his face. Location, 376 West Rose, Lytton, USA. Suspect, Steve Rockland is the suspect now. Date, 4/1/91. Time, 17:30. Again, 5:30 p.m. Investigator, Sonny Bonds. Disposition, multiple stab wounds with pentagram incision on torso. Weapon used, puncture wounds measuring 6 inches by 1.5 inches indicate the weapon as being a dagger. No evidence yet. Summary. Ritual cult murder associated with attempted murder of Murray Bonds. Motive, cult murder. And nothing else. Okay. So, 376 West Rose. Write that down. 376 West Rose. That's 4 different places now for all the victims. So that's going to be the Andrew Dent case, 199145. All right. Good deal. Actually, go back. DMV. We need to look up that VIN for the car. It was 127633. Huh. It only does 5. That's weird. Okay. 127633. 127633. Damn it. Well, that's the number it said, right? It's only let me do 5 when it should be 6. Let's go ahead and do his then. His license is 980453. I may just put that VIN in under a driver's ID just to see what it does. Number 980453, Class C, Andrew Dent, 1019 River Road, Lytton, USA, sex male, hair brown, eyes brown. Height 5'9", 5'9", it was 5'5", it was 5'10", weight 190, date of birth 10/25/40. That's my only complaint, is they should have kept everything the same, you know, on different areas of information. Their license, the computer, it should all be the same, but it's a game, you know. Let's try the VIN. 127633. I don't think we're going to get anything out of that, but it's so weird. They give you a 6-digit VIN and then you can't put it in. What if we just do 27633? Damn. 12763. Yeah. Nothing we can really do about that then, I guess, huh? Okay. Well, shit. We're not missing anything, but we do have the day saved. That's why you, excuse me, that's why you leave the day saved. And I've been saving on the alternate. In case we miss something, we can go back. Okay, so the hospital, right? We need to log in the evidence first. Now, remember, we have a duplicate key. We could have easily gone into Morales' drawer there, but there's no reason to right now, right? So, you just have a duplicate key in case you need it. That's it. Let's log this info in. I mean, evidence. That's still information, I guess. You got something to drop off, or are you just here for the show? This is the paint transfer. What case number, Sonny? 45, right? Yep. Name, Andrew Dent. Description of evidence. Gold paint transfer. Location found. Left rear quarter panel of abandoned 1973 Ford Pinto. And disposition. Analyzed for possible vehicle type. I don't know that you can do that, but hey, what do I know? What case number, Sonny? 99145. Same case number. Name, Andrew Dent. Description of evidence. Scanning hair samples. Location found under victim's fingernails. And disposition. Analyzed for DNA profile. And that's it. She goes, logs in. There's nothing else we have, right? So we're good to go. All right. Thank you, ma'am. It's 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. I gotta look up where the hospital is, I forget. It's on 4th. I think this is 5th. Like that music? That's Jan Hammer, I think. He did the soundtrack for Miami Vice, I think. Yo, Sonny, I think I'll make a phone call while you're upstairs. Not now, Bonds. I need to make a phone call. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right. Dr. Wagner's face is grave as he says, "I'm afraid I don't have any good news, Sonny. Marie's condition is unchanged." It's not bad, but that's not necessarily a good thing. There's nothing more we can do but wait and hope. Again, I'm sorry, officer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. It's Marie's hospital chart. Your beloved wife? Yeah, we already read that. Talk to your wife, because that's what we would do. We would talk to a loved one. Okay, so look at the IV readout, 0.015. Softly kiss your wife, her eyelids flicker in response. Let's look at the chart. The chart shows that Marie's IV dosage is supposed to be set at 0.005, and they have it at 0.015, I think, right? 0.015? Yeah, 0.015. So they're giving her a little bit too much. And you just call, press the call button and hope that the nurse is on the way. Do you need something, Sergeant Bonds? The nurse looks competent and sturdy. That won't help Marie come back. They're doing all they can. In an anxious voice, she told the nurse you're concerned about the IV dosage. I'll get the doctor to check on that right away, officer. torn between feeling foolish and genuinely alarmed, you explain to the doctor that there seems to be a discrepancy between the IV dosage on the chart and that on the IV meter. The doctor looks doubtful as he checks the chart. Because there's, you know, hey, I know what I'm doing. It's my job. You know, you don't want to tell somebody else how to do their job than the IV. With a red face, the doctor says, "Why, you're correct, Sergeant Bonds. The dosage is obviously incorrect. I don't understand this at all. I can't believe our staff would make such a serious error. I have readjusted the IV. Perhaps Marie will feel better now." Golly, man. Talk about a lawsuit waiting to happen there. So, 005. In case Marie IV dosage. So hopefully that helps her, right? Because we're going to have Riley's flickering response. All right. Drop your partner off at the station and drive yourself home for some needed rest. Had the little gnats or moths or something flying around the lights. That's cool. Alright, we're on to day 5. So thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you guys out. Give it a like, thumbs up if you liked it, and it did help you. Give it a thumbs down if it didn't. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and hit that bell icon to notify you when I do upload more videos. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll stop the video here, and we'll begin day 5 on the next video. Alright, so keep an eye out for them, and hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one.